Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. I have another layout today for 30 Days of Sketches, Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is by Janet Fritz, who is Galaxy Girl Creations. And I actually shrunk it down to a 9 by 11 size layout. And I am documenting a few pictures of Cody at the Iowa State Fair that his other grandparents took him to the fair and went through a little exhibit for little kids that's called Little Hands on the Farm. And so she took a picture of him milking the cow, that they have a cow there, or like a big plastic cow with a udder that you can feel what it's like to milk a cow. And he did not want to move on to let the other kids try it, and so she shared this photo with me of him milking the cow and then riding the tractor as well. And then you will see that I do eventually make a pocket because I found a picture of Cody's mom and my daughter, and she was riding the same tractor at the same exhibit when she was younger as well. So I did include that inside the pocket. So here I am. This is the base of where the pocket is going to be. But these are my two main pictures, and I'm just matting those with some scrap paper that I had with me. I also include this Doodle Pop cow because he was milking a cow, and at this age he does know that cows say moo. So here is that picture that I am creating a tag, and then I had a second picture of Cody and the State Fair Queen that was helping at the Little Hands on the Farm. And so just to make my tag, I actually just put these two 3x4 pictures back to back. And so the loop of the ribbon will be the part where you can pull it out from behind the picture, but it is not so, it's kind of not obvious to where it stands out and that becomes a part of the embellishments. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So here I am just using some tear tape to make sure that I have a good stick of those pictures together, because when I stapled on the ribbon that there is a little bump there. But so I just wanted to make sure that they did adhere quite well to each other. And just cutting off the excess there, and now here's where I'm going to work on creating the pocket. So I did just trace where my picture needed to fall, and then I just make sure that I put tear tape below it so it doesn't fall too far down, and really just one row of tear tape would keep it exactly at the level that I needed it to. And that is basically how I created this pocket here. But then I did decide that I needed to cover the entire back of my layout, so when the picture would slide in and out, it would not get caught on these layers that are going to go below the picture mat. And luckily I figured that out before I stuck everything down. So I had a 12 by 12 piece of paper that had these different colored handkerchiefs on it, and so I did cut each of those blocks out so I could really just use them as layering embellishments here on this layout. So pretty much how you see those handkerchiefs sitting there is mostly how it will end up on the final layout. I used the red, the blue, and the yellow just as coordinating colors with the layout there. And so here, before I glue everything down, I'm going to pull out my title letter stickers and make sure that I have left enough space at the top for my title. And again, this is another punny title that I got the idea from Natalie Dill. to Google, or not Google, but or look on Pinterest for either punny titles or like t-shirt ideas, and I came up with Udderly Amazing Day. So since he was so obsessed with milking the cow udder, that I thought that was a fun punny title to use on this layout here. So I am pulling together actually several different letter stickers here. Okay, sorry about that. That if this voiceover works, that I was sitting outside, and there is a storm approaching, and our storm sirens started going off because we are going to have winds that are over 70 miles per hour. So yeah, that was kind of loud. So hopefully that wasn't too bad that I got it shut off before it really started wailing in your ears here. So okay, back to my layout here. So as I was saying, that I did have a couple different fonts that I am using, and so I did use the same for Udderly and Day, and then I used this I guess kind of scripty font. This was a Hip Kit Club font from quite a while ago, and just still working on using some of the letters up, and actually, the pink was a Hip Kit Club font as well. So here I'm going back in with my glue and just making sure that adding little bits of glue so my layers stay pretty much how I want them to be here. And got that part down. And let's see, as you can tell, I was still at the crop when I was working on this, so you do see that my background does look a little bit different than it does when I work at things at home. And just to make sure that that pocket is secure to the back, I did use tear tape on that as well. And there you can see where the ribbon is a subtle part where you can tell that there might be something that you want to pull out and look at, but it is not so obvious that it stands out as a true embellishment on the layout here. So I did have some of these Bella Boulevard farm puffy stickers, and so I do add some of those around the layout as well. Let's see, well, I definitely wanted the cow head on there, and then I decided that I needed to use a few more. So I had that barn and silo next to the word day. I do decide to put another animal head next to the beginning of the title there. And I can't remember if I put anything else. Oh yes, I put the tree back behind the cow. And then just a few of these puffy hearts, and then I think that wraps up. There I am showing you the tag. Oh, and then I remembered that I had some journaling and that I had pulled out a tag, and I do add the year up there at the top. Oh, and then I do add the year on there as well, which was 2024. Using some little tile stickers and a piece of scrap paper, and then I just cut around them so you can't see the random paper behind it, and add a little tear tape, and I do add that to I'm adding it to the old picture of my daughter of approximately what year I thought that was. So that pretty much wraps up today's layout. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. Otherwise, I will have these posted on Pinterest as well as Instagram. And thank you so much for watching, and check out the playlist below for everyone else that is playing along with 30 Days of Sketches. Thanks for stopping by.